All right, so just going through my videos, past videos, and looking at my Dutch pours, I realized that I have a tendency to put too much paint, and I always make a mental note to self to do it again, try it again with lesser paint. So never done that yet. Today I have some free time, and so here I go. I'm gonna do a Dutch pour. I just scooped off some paint that I want to use. I'll mix it up. It's a yellowish green. So because this is my starting point, I will use some pink, picked out of the dollar store, and purple. So these are my three colors. This will be the base. So I'm going to pour this on as the base. So I guess I should choose one more color. Let me do a metallic. I haven't used metallic. Copper. So I'm gonna use copper. All right, so I have my three colors and I have my base. So let me get started. So this happens to the best of us. I mean, I had fallen in love with a scrape off from a previous pour that I had done. It looked really pretty when it was wet. It was a pale yellow, hint of green into it. But then, and so I used it as the backdrop for this gorgeous Dutch pour. And then it turns out that this green is a very in-your-face, bright, tart. I'm not a fan. There might be folks who like it. But so I'm trying to salvage this Dutch pour. So what I've decided to do is the curves and the beauty of this is so good that I'm just going to make a grid in the back of lines. And instead of making a standard grid, which will look pretty blah, I'm thinking I will use pearl black, copper, and green to make a grid. I've come up with a little bit of a design. I was playing around with different designs of the grid so that there's different thicknesses of lines and different colors. So just to take away some of the green that is here. And if not, then I have to scrap this painting. So wish me luck. All right, so I am looking at this, stepping back and looking at this, something I've always said one should do. I like this frame, but then I'm rethinking my choice of colors for the smaller stripes, and I don't want to add any more copper. Otherwise, it's going to compete for attention on the Dutch pour. So I need these to be, I'm going to make these white, black and white only. So the lights, the lines will be black and white. All right, so here is the finished product. I am glad I stuck with only 2 lines for the bronze. I'm glad I have it there because now the bronze within the pore is popping a lot more. It's just somehow more visible. And I almost feel like the gray, white, and black lines in the back are almost guiding the pour. So they are not overwhelming. They're almost making the Dutch pour pop even more. And of course, the main thing is that bright green, which I love within the Dutch pour, but not as a backdrop, has become significantly less prominent. It's kind of just perfect. So yeah, this is the final product.